If you are looking for a way to make your dental hygiene much better, I think this is worth it for you to check out. So this dental flosser, it is a very sturdy flosser, and it's also not too big. Some of them are too big where they're uncomfortable to hold in my hands, but I can hold this in my hands just fine. Or I can hold my hands further up if I wanted, or like this. So I like the size of it. I like how big it is. It isn't too big or too small. So how it works is you're going to take the top off and you can fill up this part with water. So it's filled up with water. A tip that I have is use warm water. That's going to be less painful for your gums. If you use cold water, that'll just feel sharp. Warm water is definitely the way to go. So you have it filled up, and then you're going to hold this top button right here for 1 second. Once you have that button, it'll turn on. So I'll show you when it turns on. Hold the button, and then you can see it spraying. And it does make kind of a mess. So when you're using it, you're gonna trace your gums like this. Trace them. And then in between each crevice of your teeth, you're going to stop for 3 seconds. So trace your gums, stop, say it again, and stop. And then when you're doing that, you're going to close your mouth. So it's going to look like this. And by closing your mouth, it's not going to get water everywhere. And then just spit out the water as you're going. So this one has different settings on it. You can see it has the pulse, which will go like this. It has the high setting, a medium setting, and a low setting. When you're starting out, start with the low setting and then move your way up to the high setting. If you start with the high setting right away, that'll be uncomfortable, especially if it's your first time using it. It has this part right here. So this is where you would pour out any excess water. And you're going to want to pour out the water that's in here every single time you use it, so that mold doesn't accumulate in there. And also you charge it with this spot right here. They provide a charger that you just plug in like this, and then you're going to attach it to a type A outlet, and they don't come with this kind of plug, so make sure you have that at home. And so it can be pretty messy, so when you're using it, lean over the sink so you don't spill water everywhere. I didn't know that when I tried for the first time, and I did make a mess. But it is very big and sturdy, and it has a good amount of power. You should be able to use this for 30 days with one charge, so that's really nice. And the water will run out within the amount of time that you need to floss all of your teeth. It'll empty out by the time you're done. Sometimes you might need to fill it up again before you're fully done with your flossing. It comes with 5 different tops. So this one is the tongue topper. You're just going to go like this when you're using it for your tongue. And how you switch these out is really simple. So you're going to just press this button right here and pull it out. And then you would just add the new one in there. Just like that. So it's really simple to use. It comes with this one. It says it's suitable for people that are undergoing orthodontic correction. It has 2 of these normal ones, and it has this one that says it's suitable for crowns and stuff like that. You can share this with, say I share this with my husband, so we both use one of the regular nozzles. I use the one that has this tip, and he uses the one that has this tip, so we know this is whose. When you are using these, you're going to want to use your own and not share, just to keep any of the bacteria out of each other's mouths. But you don't need a whole separate one for a husband and a wife like us. So I like that you're able to share it with your partner. Overall, I've had a really good experience using this. And for somebody that forgets to floss often, this might be better for you. You can just have it sitting out in the open so that you don't forget and you remember. It's also super convenient to use, which is really nice. My husband forgets to floss sometimes, and this makes it a lot easier for him to remember and to use. Or if you're feeling lazy and you don't want to floss, you can still use this, and it's better than not flossing at all. So overall, this is really nice. This is a really nice, good quality water pick. I like that it has the multiple tips to it. It's really easy to use, And when you're cleaning it out, you're just going to rinse warm water through there. So it's really easy to clean as well. I think this is definitely worth it for you to check out if you want to make sure that your oral hygiene is up to good standards.